Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Barcode and PengWin on Echo, the latter edition. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the red Zerg player. It is PengWin from Storm Gaming, a great organization. And in the top left side of the map, we have the blue Protoss player. It is Barcode. At the GM level, this could be any number of people playing at that GM ladder. It could be somebody as amazing as Petit Drogo. We just don't know, do we? Pool first out of PengWin versus the Protoss player here, and that's an interesting way to start things out. But pool first, and then is he going hatch next? He doesn't have enough minerals for it, so he's sending a drone out. Maybe this is going to be like a proxy hatch. That'd be interesting. That would get my juices flowing for sure. Meanwhile, Gateway here on the low ground at his expansion to wall off that ramp into an assimilator. For Barcode, he's not going Gateway expand. He wants that gas out early for whatever he's planning on doing. And actually, oh, PengWin is trying to expand, but the probes are very mean and very blocky and didn't let him do it. But now he can. Now he can. The probe ran away, but PengWin is actually not. What were you sending? Is he trying to make the probe think he's expanding and actually sending this guy out? Is he? Oh my gosh, I think he's going to plant an expansion over here. He better do it soon, though, because Barcode has some plans. Oh, it's an in-base hatch. Oh, PengWin. Is he going to hatch here? Ah, pull all the probes. Pull all the probes. I think you need more probes than this to take down a hatchery. That's good. Okay, you will eventually get there with, what is it, 7 probes here? So 7 probes can do it. Is he going to hatch? Is he going to 2-hatch? PengWin. Oh, there's one cancel. There's one cancel. And there's another one. It's like he's cannon rushing. It's like he's cannon rushing as Zerg. This is the craziest. This is the craziest thing I've seen since Cat's introduced throwing down a hatch in your opponent's natural. Look at this though. Barcode is a pro. He knows how to handle this. You get 7 probes. You can knock it down. No big deal. A Ling opening. Whoa! Then you get Slowlings up here trying to knock down this Zealot that's holding the wall, and there it is. They get it, but 2 very low HP Lings make it through, canceling another hatchery there, and this probe, whoa, 3 kills on that probe. Probe, man. Probe. Get over, gonna throw down another hatch. Might as well. Tons of minerals for it. 1 hatch, 2 hatch, double hatch, mothership core up. Is that in range of a photon overcharge pylon? This one might very well be. The other one getting shot at. Lings being very annoying, pulling so many workers off the line. Slow Lings just continuing to trudge up here. There's an Adept out now. That's going to be more difficult indeed. Lings trying to take down this pylon that is a significant part of this wall. They get it! They get the pylon, depowering the gateway and the cybernetics core probes again on hatch number 1. Going to force a cancel on that with the mothership core DPS as well. And this Adept just, is going to town. Photon overcharge, killing more and more Lings, canceling that one. But guess what? This one is still up. He can see that, right? Yeah, he knows that hatch is on its way up here. For whatever, another one. PengWin, you're kind of my hero right now. This is absolutely the most insane CVP opener I have ever seen in my entire life. So only 4 probes on that hatch. This hatch is going to finish. Unless, whoa, all the probes in the world get pulled off here. I don't know about this. Income levels definitely favoring the Zerg here, just because all these probes are not actually doing anything. Photon overcharge again and knocking these Lings away from the front door, walling off for like the 3rd time. But here we go. Queen on the way. Zerglings on the way too at this hatch, but it is so low on health. It is down to like 1 bar and it's going to die. Boof. Broodlings chasing after, trying to get one of these Adepts, but good micro moving the Adept away. Whoever this is, whoever this Barcode player is, they are on top of it for sure. There are some Lings though. Some Lings did get out. Now for hatchery like number 5 that Barcode has had to deal with. Lings again at the front door. Mothership core has to split her attention between taking down that hatch and trying to take down these Lings. Photon overcharge available. There's not a photon overcharge available. The Lings are in sight again for PengWin. What is going on? The Adept gets surrounded and killed. The probe gets killed as well. They could maybe, no, can't get the pylon, being defended by the mothership core. That hatch ends up popping though. Can a Queen make it out of this one is the question. More probes are being pulled off the line. Lings on the way. Lings are free. Free inside. And another probe gets taken down. How many probe kills is that? 6 probe kills. Broodling Ling combination going to try to kill these Adepts. No. Can't get it. Get one. Can get one. Oh, the hatch didn't get killed there again. But more Lings coming out of these eggs. Lings harassing the main base right now. Decision making is kind of how you're going to win this game, Barcode. I don't know, man. I don't know if you can do it at this point. Oh, another hatch, but back home for PengWin and his natural base. So Ling's going to try to knock down this probe. They're just trying to build a nexus, man. Leave him alone. Nope, not going to happen. Not going to happen. And does get killed there. Oh, my gosh. There are still Lings free inside the main base of Barcode. The Adepts should be able to clean them up, though. Mothership Core has 7 kills. Another few slow Lings show up. But, you know, the Adept count is getting a little high. There are 3 of them. It's not a crazy number, but it's enough to deal with slow Lings, that's for sure. So is he getting gas? He's finally getting gas. Is PengWin as well. Sentries on the way for Barcode. Oh, all right. Looks like we've stabilized a little bit here. It is 23 to 19 Harvesters. Barcode has a nice worker lead on his opponent, but PengWin does have his expansion up way before his opponent. So, I mean, maybe up a little bit. Resources lost here. 950, 1,000 lost for the Protoss, about 2,000 lost for the Zerg. But 8 workers. Remember, I think that workers count more in that resources lost tab, so the fact that 8 probes died and no drones have died so far is kind of a big deal as well. So the Adepts, are they moving out? They're moving out. They're like, okay, so the Zerg player just spent a whole ton of resources trying to kill me. Couldn't do it. Is probably droning up like crazy right now. Doesn't have much to defend. And you know what? You'd be right. Although there are 4 queens and 4 lings here, the Adepts shouldn't be able to do significant amounts of damage. I know 1 queen isn't really enough to make this thing happen, but 4 queens with some slow lings, 4 more lings on the way, and speed's being researched, but it's a long way off. And that's an Oracle. This Oracle's name is Aurora, named after the Princess and Sleeping Beauty. Is her name Aurora? I think it is. It's been a long time since I've seen that one, but I have read the book to my daughter more than once in the last couple of years. All right, going after these drones here in the natural base. 3 Adepts on their own. Again, slow lings, terrible. Just the worst units in the game. PengWin trying to make them work, which I have to admire, but just especially in these situations, they're just chasing Adepts forever and ever. Amen. Is Aurora out? Aurora's out. Aurora is moving across the battlefield here. Adepts get trapped in this mineral line, though, and get murdered. Some drones were killed. 8 drones were killed. That's more than I thought. 8 drones for Barcode. Excellent job. Excellent job so far. All right, Aurora's moving in, and there is nothing to stop her from killing every one of the drones at this natural base. There's a queen. That can't stop her, though, that's for sure. Move in. Move in, Barcode. I know your attention is elsewhere. I understand your attention is elsewhere, but okay, here we go. Going on in, Pulsar, beam activated. Bam, 1, 2. Drones just running. 3 queens are enough, though, and a Spore Crawler coming up, too. Good reaction from PengWin. Oh, Aurora gets killed. Aurora gets killed after getting maybe 4 kills. Is this drop? PengWin never sleeps, man. Oh, Void Ray could burn this down. Yep. Attempted Drop Lord play here, and it gets killed with like 5 lings inside. Ugh. Attacking at the front door. Guess what? There are sentries. No! Sentry gets killed by a speedling. Just little victories here from PengWin. Little victories from Barcode as well. Does supply block, PengWin. 41 to 27 total Harvesters. Void Ray, man, that was lucky. I feel like that was extremely lucky out of Barcode to have a Void Ray right there. Continuing to make Void Rays. 3rd hatch on the way from PengWin. It's 42 to 26 Harvesters. PengWin is down so much right now. He needed that drop to work. I almost feel like he needed that drop to work, but instead he's droning up. He's getting +1 melee attack. He's spreading his creep. You know how that creep spread works for Falcon Paladin. He likes it quite a bit. Lair on the way for him as well. And yeah, just droning another star. Is he... Barcode is transitioning into getting like hatch rushed to Sky Toss, which sounds difficult to me. It sounds difficult, but I am not a GM level player. If anybody can pull it off, it's probably going to be this dude. Adepts, 4 Adepts now. Marching orders are check for a 3rd base. They see that, and then go kill a ton of drones. That's it. Oh, they didn't cancel. I thought they were going to cancel that transfer. Oh, there are 3 queens and a ton of lings here. They're all dead. That was a bad move. Bad move by Barcode. Should have got out. I think he tried. I think he tried to cancel that transfer and was just too late. Hydralisk den coming up. Maximum 6 range on those dudes. And it is just more Void Rays. +1 air weapons coming in, getting a Forge as well as Barcode. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen this many Void Rays in like a non-Bronzeling game in a long time. Ling's trying to come up here and knock down this base, but there are 3 Void Rays in the sky. The Lings decide, can't do it. We can't do it. Maybe we can get up here into the natural base. There's a single Zealot. Oh, Bob! Oh, Bob, you weren't on hold position. Okay, only let 2 Lings in, but still, he's going to get surrounded and murdered here. More Zealots warping on in. The Lings just say, yeah, you know what, we're not going to bother with you. Going to move right on up into this main base where there is 0 base defense whatsoever. No cannons, no Mothership Core, no nothing. Void Rays are here. That's more dead probes, though. Ling's running around just being super duper annoying. Where's the mothership core? There she is. She's coming to this natural base where the Lings are holding position on the probes, killing a couple of them, and this is working very, very well for PengWin. Oh, amazing probe massacre there. 25 probes killed in this game. It's now 34 to 49. That's what PengWin needed. A little Ling run by. You know why that was possible? Because this dude wasn't holding position. Bob the Zealot, you need to be here holding position. He came out to meet the Lings. They slipped behind him. They got this around. They killed him. And that was it. That was the death of like 15 probes right there. Just bad, bad news. Barcode, again, going for a strategy I'm unfamiliar with. There are some Phoenix out, which I am familiar with. That makes a lot of sense. But the Void Ray play, really odd. Really odd. PengWin is definitely going for Hydralisks right now. 52 to 43 total harvesters. More Phoenix joining the group. Again, Phoenix good in small, or against small groups of Hydras, bad against big groups of Hydras. Scouting around are the Phoenix. They do see the Hydralisk again joining up with their other ones. But again, Queen Hydra really good. Really good against Phoenix, and Barcode is retreating now. But his third base is secure. His third base is up and running. It's 3 base to 3 base, which is where you want to be as a Protoss player. You don't want to be where you've lost a lot of probes to Ling run-bys, because one Zealot couldn't do his job. Couldn't do his job. Double pumping Void Rays, continually getting a Templar Archives. He already got Zealot legs. Barcode's all over the place here. I don't know if he's experimenting. It seems like a weird place to experiment in a game where you got hatch rushed on the GM ladder. But, anyway, Infestation Pit now coming in for PengWin. Storm on the way for Barcode. I'm a big fan of Storm. I feel like it increases your rate of winning by like 80%. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's true. Fourth base, there we go. Getting planted here to the north of the third by PengWin. Only a single queen here versus these Phoenix dudes. Spore crawlers, man. Just get a spore crawler in your mineral. Make me feel better. Just do it. A spore crawler in your mineral line. Come on. That'll prevent so many drone deaths. 19 drones killed now. 55 to 53. Swinging into the lead is Barcode. It's lead changes, right? If you ever watch football, talk about lead changes a lot. Basketball as well. It's like one team's ahead, then the other team kind of comes back and takes the lead, and then back and forth and back and forth. And the best games have a lot of lead changes. And that's what we're seeing here. There we go. PengWin takes the lead again. 59 to 58. Actually loses a drone. That might have been because he was producing a building rather than that he lost it. Yeah, Extractor on the way there. Pathogen glands coming in, actually making infestors, not just using the infestation pit as a way to get to Hive. That should be interesting. So again, Phoenix are good because they're fast. If you fungal them and they're holding still, they get burned out of the sky pretty quickly by Queens and Hydralisks. So I think that's what PengWin is going for here. Also, again, against the Void Rays, that little Hydralisk fungal growth combination is exceedingly strong. Very, very strong. +2 ground weapons on the way for Barcode. Despite the Sky Toss, he is not neglecting his ground upgrades. I like to see that in a Protoss player. Archons now in here as well. So he has a combination of Archons and Templar. Yeah, he does. He's got 2 Archons and 3 Templar. And to knock down the debris that he used to wall off his third base as a way of getting out here. We got Phoenix killing an Overlord that was pooping creep at a potential 4th base for Barcode. So it's now available if he wants it. Double Spore Crawler. Yay, PengWin! Yay, getting double Spore Crawler at his bases now. Excellent job. Well, except for his natural, which doesn't have any. And his main has 1, so never mind. Whatever. The outer ones have 2 Spore Crawlers, which I feel great about here. Hydras, look out. There are Hydras defending this natural base very, very well. And very aggressively. +2 missile attack on those dudes. Oosh. Oosh. Absolutely amazing. Creep spread looking great from PengWin. Any creep tumors died so far in this game? Nope. Not a single one. It's so weird to see 2 hatcheries killed. I'm like, there weren't 2 hatcheries. Oh, right. These hatcheries. The hatcheries that were in the main base. Dude, move your probes. Move your probes away to other places. Ugh. Alright. Alright. Oh, the Phoenix came back to where you have no spore crawlers and all of your drones are dying. Look. Look at the correlation. PengWin's tired of playing defense. Here he comes. Hydras are here versus Void Ray and Archon. Are there storms here? There are storms here. Be very, very careful with this one, PengWin. Your Hydra's not quite fast enough to dodge entirely unless they're on creep. Hydra's picking off a forward pylon, getting a nice concave, and then just running for it. Infestor, Burrow Infestor. There's the Fungal! There's the Fungal on the Void Rays. And the Infestors are still here. Excellent. No, the Infestors get picked off by the charge. Lots another Fungal, and going for it is PengWin. Can he take everything down here? I don't know. He's running. Another Fungal catching the Archons, and there are the Storms. Finally unleashing the Storms. Beautiful blanket there by Barcode. They can pick off that Archon. He's not very many hit points remaining, but PengWin Lets him go. 2 infestors here. Not enough energy for more fungals. Gonna wait for that to regen. Maybe push this creep up a little bit. As long as you're here, as long as you're controlling this spot. There you go. Coming up this right side a little bit. Join up with the creep that is pooping by that overlord. 4th base on the way. Actually completed for Barcode while I wasn't paying attention. Carriers on the way for Barcode. What is with all the sky toss lately? There is a lot of sky toss lately, you guys. Double pumping carriers. It's just that 5 mineral interceptor thing that made everybody love the carrier again. I didn't think that would be that much of a change, but it certainly seems like it is. I don't know if you want to bunch your units together like this, Barcode, if you know infestors are on the ground. Does have an observer, so he can see about to here. So can't quite see the infestors. Nope. Phoenix flying around. No, they're burrowed. They are burrowed. 172 to 145 total supply. Barcode in the lead that way, but it's 66 to 59 harvesters. 4th base, well established for PengWin, about as established as Barcode's. His 5th base and now on the way for PengWin to the left and up of his natural Baneling Nest on the way for the PengWin. More and more infestors joining the party. He's got 7, making a Spire as well. I don't know. Spire. Muta maybe? Muta's pretty good against Void Ray. Archons would worry me, but there's only 1 right now. Maybe Hydralisk. Perhaps that would be a good decision after all. Hydra's picking off a pylon there. And Infestor hit squad here. There are 6, 7 of them moving in. I think they're trying to hit this army, but the army moved over to the 3rd. So there's nothing for them to do. They're pulling back. They're pulling back, trying to find where these dudes are. You need changelings, maybe something like changelings. Creep spread great by PengWin right now, pushing up almost into the natural and the 3rd bases of Barcode and also to the 4th. Look how close that is. Look at how close that is there. All right, trying to sneak in. Maybe they can get off some fungal growths on that mineral line on the 4th base. That'd be a nice pickup. Some lings come down, go ahead and knock down this pylon that for some reason, I guess Barcode wants it for advance warning if the army's heading this way, but if lings pick it down, it doesn't really tell Barcode all that much. Just kind of free unit there. So what do we got? Hydralisk, we have Hydra Infestor, and Spire's done. I don't see any evidence of anything coming from the Spire. Banelings, 20 Banelings coming in. Baneling speed being researched. +1 flyer attack for the 0 flyers that we have here. Fungal on the Hydras, or on the Zealots rather, Zealot attack. Attempting to come and take down this 5th base of PengWin, but no. It turns out that Fungal Hydra, good combination against Zealots. Really good against melee stuff in general. It just makes them utterly worthless and able to be picked off from range. 3 carriers at a time being produced. There are already 3. Close to being maxed out is Barcode. Closer is PengWin. 189 to 187 total supply in comparison. Killing a creep tumor finally is Barcode. That is first 2 creep tumor kills at 17 minutes into this game. Hydra, Baneling, and what are we? 5 more infestors. Is he want to tech switch to something at some point? I feel like he's just kind of getting ready to tech switch, like Remax on Corruptor or Remax on Muta or something once he loses this Hydra army, if he's planning on doing that. Zealots running around looking for bases. Super duper annoying. They got charged. They got +2 attack. Phoenix flying around. No spore crawlers. No spores. I mean, you could maybe... Is it worth to fungal for Phoenix forever and ever? I don't know. Zealots get caught on their mission to murder bases by a million Hydralisk with +2/+1. Getting Neural Parasite is PengWin. Haven't seen that in a while. I think it was from PengWin the last time we saw it, actually. All right, so chain fungaling the Phoenix. Gonna take those guys down, but the army coming in with the Void Rays and the carriers, and this 5th base goes down immediately. Wow, +2 attack on those Void Rays, burning right on through with that prismatic alignment ability. There are a couple of spore crawlers here, but that is about it. This is a very scary army right here. Neural Parasite on carriers might be interesting. You gotta pick off that observer though if you can get it. If you can get it. I don't know. Alright, so 5th base gone. Basically let that go. PengWin did not challenge it whatsoever. But he's got so many infestors. 12 infestors on the ground. Still nothing in the air, right? Still nothing in the air. Oop. Phoenix scout out the army's location and get murdered for their trouble. They're already very, very weak from the chain fungal previously. Anyway, here we go. Big time attack. We got Void Rays moving in the front, taking care of everything. Interceptors burning stuff down as well from the skies. There's the storm. What a great composition from Barcode. 5th base gets killed before it can even get replanted at all here. Hydralisk's trying to come from it. There's the Neural Parasite on the carrier. Carrier versus carrier here. What is happening? They're succeeding. Oh, it's actually working at this point, focusing down the carriers, even though they're his. That's it. The lull from Barcode. Barcode is defeated. And PengWin is victorious. Yeah. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Just. Then I didn't think that would work. I really didn't. I'm trying to decide what Barcode should have done there. Man, he would have had to focus down the infestors, but then you're worrying about the hydras on the other side picking you off as well. I think that might have been the best bet, is to pick off the infestors. He had detection for a little bit there. I don't know if Peng was able to focus down that observer or not, but if he had, I mean, that was pretty much all she wrote. The Burrowcast functionality is really, really good. Really, really good for this situation. All right. Wow. Okay, so that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin, coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.